once the technology has become available and once the technology has become accessible, it is not easy for Indian scientists to afford so much of expenses when we want to do a kind of a metagenomic sequencing and then try to understand the metabolome networks between the microorganisms. But our lab, I would say sometime in 2016-17 during my tenure as Vice Chancellor, that was the time I was busy as an administrator, but at the same time we also started looking at the microbiome of pigeon pea, especially the root-associated microbiome of pigeon pea, with 3 students working closely with that particular crop. And we have learned so many things after that. We have extended that work to chickpea, we have extended that work to groundnut, we have extended that work to some other millets as well. Established. And this kind of network that the microbes establish during their presence as a community has a significant role to play in the biology of this plant. When they have a role to play in the biology of the plant has a role to play in the biology of the animals, and the biology of the animals and plants together has a role to play in the biology of humans. And there was an interesting review sometime about 4 or 5 years ago in Embo Journal: healthy soils, healthy animals, healthy plants, and healthy humans. So your soil has to be healthy, and your plants are to be healthy, your animals are to be healthy, if you have to be healthy, if you want to be healthy. That is what is the message that was conveyed. Now, I just wanted to tell you when we talk about the plant, again, plant is not in isolation. It has several other things associated, crop-associated microbial communities. They are not simply present they are present in the soil, they are present in insects that are associated with it, and they are part of the plant as well. And all of them shape the agricultural practices. Not many people realized what the below ground part is doing, what this phytomicrobiome is doing, what the phylloplain microbiome is doing. Now we start realizing what is that they can do for the plant and why there is inconsistency, why certain plant species survive better in a certain environment.
సార్ ఒకసారి కరెక్ట్గా వచ్చాను లెవెల్కి రండి పక్కన రండి దగ్గర కాను
And Sir is a former eminent scientist, Center for Innovative Applied Bioprocessing, Mohali. And so many awards are there in the name of Pandey sir. To list few, is a highly cited researcher, top 2% globally. Recent list displayed for the 2%. Sir is top among them. And the top scientist in biotechnology, he is number 1 scientist in India and world number 8 by Stanford ranking. And he is a fellow of Royal Society of Biology, UK. And NASA India, Indian Chemical Society, World Society of Sustainable Energy Technologies. And Sir is having multiple lifetime achievement and distinguished scientific awards to few, BRSA, ICES, and UNC and Venus, etc. Honorary Director, University Blaise Pascal, France. And scientific, he is a pioneered industrial and environmental biotechnology process for sustainable development. He is an advanced energy biosciences, converting biomass into biofuel and value-added chemicals. developed waste to wealth technologies for renewed energy and industrial applications. Okay. Time to research lab, myself and Professor Rao. Thank you very much, sir.
And we have the lights off also. The outset, I'd like to congratulate the Department of Microbiology of this university. It is celebrating its Golden Jubilee, very deserved celebration. As has been mentioned by the previous speaker, I had the privilege to be associated with this department since more than 30 years now. From the days of Professor Polaska, Professor Sinaya, and followed by the legacy to continue to Dr. Geeta Sharma, Dr. Padma Sridhar, and more closely with Professor Venkateshwar Rao and Professor Gopal Reddy, and the legacy continue with Bhima. Thank you, Bhima, for giving the opportunity to visit all of you and be part of this program, and also to meet all the friends. So looking at this topic of this conference, I was just wondering what should I do, but then I selected this topic, macroplastic and nanoplastic pollution. So the time is that today we talk of all cross-field innovation and research, technological development, etc. And we talk of all the time associating these with sustainable development goal, policies of government of India, vision of Viksit Bharat, One Health, and so on. Next slide. So I am going to talk to you. Next slide, please. I cannot talk about the previous slide. Next one. Well, so I'll briefly introduce microplastic and nanoplastic, what they are, and how plastic pollution and the impact on environment, health, and so on, including economic losses, then plastic cycle and environmental fate, toxicity.
Department of Microbiology, is doing the Golden Jubilee commemoration by organizing an international conference on the theme Emerging Microbial Technologies for One Health. The subject microbiology has grown vast with the recent sophistication in the techniques and also the technology. So as most of us know that microorganisms are harmful, like we have seen the COVID-19 pandemic and the coronavirus. But to add on, microorganisms are equally useful. We do have microorganisms, good, bad, good which are useful for digestion, and bad which will cause the infection and the disease. So the theme of this conference was taken up to correlate the information of microbe to the microbiome level, because the recent metagenomic studies has added upon the microbiome concept. For example, for human beings, we have 20,000 genes, and around 1 to 10 million genes are coming from the microorganisms. So these studies have come up after the Human Genome Sequence Project, which said that we are more microorganisms, or microbial ecosystem is associated with us, with the humans. And when we think of the human health now, we should not only think about only humans, we should also think about where the food is coming from, that is from the plants. So we should also take care about the plant health. So where the plants are coming, they are coming from the soil. So we also need to take care about the soil, that is the environment. So we have to take balanced all the four, that is the soil, plant, environment, and the animal and human health only can be taken into consideration based on these things. So this was the theme, and we have international delegates from UK, Japan, and also from few of the Asian countries to have deliberations on the concept of the One Health. So across 3 days, a lot of interactions and collaborations will be done to take out the research on the metagenomics and also the microbiome concept. Because of the emerging problems of climate change and the antimicrobial resistance, this conference is going to add on to have deliberations and also motivate and inspire the younger generations to take wider research in the field of microbiology. As said by the chief guest, Dr. D. Nageswar Reddy Sir, Padma Vibhushan, from the chairperson of the Asian Institute of Gastroenterology, like he in his inaugural address shared that now if you want to take up a course, that he said that he is interested to take up microbiology. So that is the importance of the subject, to tell to the students that there is a lot to pursue and do research. You should be having the techniques, and also take the digital thing and also the AI, artificial intelligence, into consideration, and try to work on this microbiome research. So the subject has vast applications, and I would urge and inform the students that taking up research in the field of microbiology will be combating lot of global problems and leading to sustainability, and also One Health concept. We also thank our Usman University for permitting us to organize this international conference commemorating the Golden Jubilee celebrations. We also thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor M. Kumar sir, to presiding over the inaugural address and motivating the students to take up microbiological research. We also thank guests of honor, Dr. Anil Kumar Punya and also Professor Jitendra Kumar Nayak, OSD to Vice Chancellor, who inspired the students to take up active research in the area of microbial sciences. The take-home message for the students is they have to take care that they don't take a lot of processed foods because it will impact on the gut health, which will also have an impact on the brain. So that was also the message given by Dr. B. Nageswar Reddy sir, the chief guest of the event. So students have to see how they can take up active research going on in the field of microbiology and also take up the bioinformatics part to get the concept of the microbiome to do this One Health research. Thank you.
Ready? Okay, ready? Madam, put the velvet fella. Okay, ready, sir? One more. Thank you.
And now, what is going to happen? Particularly for the rows after 4th row, where the students are sitting. We all give lecture and all the time we say that everything is for the students, mostly for the young generation and so on. So on this occasion, let me first invite all the teachers of microbiology department. If I know the name correctly, Bhima, then Sandipta, Hamida, Chand Pasha, Shanti, Chandrasekhar, Shruti, Bharati, Ramesh, Pallavi and Jyoti. Please come on the dais, all of you. Come here. One, two, three, four, five. Who's missing? Come fast. Backwards run like anything. So these all have been giving you a lot of lectures, all right? Say yes or no? Okay, and giving sometimes some trouble and all that, and also made you to listen a lot of lectures, whether you like or you don't like, from all of us, what we call the experts or peers or whatever. All right? But then they are teachers, so we have to appreciate them. So let us appreciate them. And now we come to the real story. We know that they are excellent microbiologists. We know that they are excellent human beings. But then we also know that this kind of expert who had high skill also possesses different kind of other, passion or something and something and something. So today, they will entertain us. And those of you feel that it's really going good, don't feel shy. I will make a line that these teachers will not show their anger to you today. If you feel like, you can come here and jump and join them. Okay? May I have the first song? And these people are going to make a beautiful dance for us.
Cultural committee members, students and everyone present, good evening. As we draw this wonderful cultural evening to a close, it's my privilege and pleasure to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee of this international conference at Osmania University, organized by department. And foremost, our sincere gratitude to distinguished guests and the invited speakers. Your presence this evening has greatly honored us and have added tremendous value to our event. We deeply appreciate you setting aside your time to be part of this event. To the faculty members and academic staff who have contributed as mentors, coordinators, guiding lights, your commitment and cooperation have been invaluable. Thank you for helping coordinate logistics, guiding students, and ensuring everything ran smoothly behind the scenes. A special thanks to cultural committee members and students from various colleges. Your talent, dedication, rehearsals, and performance tonight have mesmerized us and showcased the rich cultural heritage we cherish. You have truly been the heart and soul of this evening. A special thanks to our technical team who worked quietly behind the scenes but played a critical role in bringing this evening alive. Thank you for your support. To the volunteers, your energy, commitment and enthusiasm have been essential for this evening. Not to forget an outstanding performance by the microbiology faculty, proving once again that microbiology doesn't just excel in the lab and classroom, but also rules the dance floor. Microbiology always rocks. In the realm of science, they lead with grace. Yet on the stage, they found their place. With rhythm, joy and perfect out, the delegates captured every heart today evening. A heartfelt thank you to Professor Pandey sir for the beautiful surprise and thoughtful gesture. An evening to cherish, a moment to remember, and for gifting us joy that will long endure. Sir, you are truly Talaiva for this evening. Lastly, to every single person, seen or unseen, who has worked, no matter how subtly, to make this evening a success. The list is many, the contributions are priceless. Please accept our deepest thanks. As we conclude, let us carry forward the spirit of harmony, friendship and cultural exchange that we witnessed this evening into the days of the conference ahead. May the performance we admired tonight inspire more dialogue, deeper understanding and lasting bonds among us. Once again, thank you all and we look forward to your continued cooperation and participation throughout the conference. Good night and safe journey to your home science stays. Thank you. Of tomorrow's session, we have the day 2 session at PGRRCDE. Please be on time to start the conference. Thank you.
महोदय, आप सभी का मैं हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं और हैदराबाद की धरती पर हमारे मेहमानों का, अतिथियों का स्वागत करें। इन्होंने आज हमारे कॉलेज में आकर यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए हमें जो मार्गदर्शन किया है, हम सभी बहुत प्रेरित हुए हैं। ईश्वर से कामना है कि आपकी उम्र में तरक्की हो, आपकी उम्र लंबी हो, ताकि इसी तरह से हमारे जनरेशन को आप मार्गदर्शन करते रहें। आपका प्रेरणा हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ा स्रोत है। हम फ्यूचर के स्टूडेंट्स मार्गदर्शन पर अपने देश का नाम रोशन करने की कामना करते हैं और आपकी ब्लेसिंग्स हम चाहते हैं कि आप हमें ब्लेस करें और हम सब मिलकर अपने देश को आगे लेकर जाएं। स्पेशली प्रोफेसर कन्वीनर श्री बीमा गारू सर, उन्होंने आप सबको यहाँ पर बुलाया ताकि हमारे लिए एक मार्गदर्शन हो सके और ये सूक्ष्म जीव जो माइक्रोबायोलॉजी है, इस क्षेत्र में जो आपने योगदान दिया है, आज आकर हमें मालूम हुआ कि माइक्रोबायोलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट में क्या क्या होता है। बहुत नई चीज सीखने मिली। आप सभी का दिल से आभार प्रकट करता हूँ। स्पेशली हमारे विदेशी मेहमान भी आए हुए हैं, डॉक्टर तोमा कांजू कुरेटी सर, स्पेशल थैंक्स टू यू एज वेल। यू केम फ्रॉम अक्रॉस द ग्लोब एंड यू हैव इंस्पायर्ड अ लॉट थ्रू योर कॉन्फ्रेंस एंड का बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करता हूँ। आपने 10-20 मिनट का बहुत अच्छा टाइम आप हमारे साथ व्यतीत करें, आपका भी बहुत बहुत हृदय से आभारी प्रकट करता हूँ। धन्यवाद। आप सभी श्रोतागण यहाँ पर आए, आप सभी का दिल से आभार प्रकट करता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय भारत।